Hey everybody, welcome to my channel. Thank you so much for stopping by. I hope you're doing well. I'm going to be opening a wonderful bag today, the GGC Treasure Bag. And if you're not familiar with that bag, I'll leave some information down below in the description section of this video. It's not a subscription, it's a limited edition, and it comes out, I would say, once every 2 months. One thing I will tell you is that this bag sells out almost immediately. So if you don't want to miss out on the next release, I recommend that you go to the website and sign up for notifications so the next time a bag gets released, you'll be notified. I'll leave that link down below. So let's go ahead and get started. And here we have the GGC Treasure Bag, the latest release. I received this one yesterday, I believe. And as always, guys, it's a huge bag, as you can see. It barely fits within the frame of my camera. So let's pull out the items. And what a bright and cheerful collection this is, from what I can see. But I do see some earth tones here and there. And the name of this collection is Golden Harvest. It says, this bag of sparkle and splendor celebrates the changing seasons from green to gold and shades in between, including a nod to the orange hues of October. Well, that sounds absolutely delightful. And here are all the contents. As you can see, we get a total of 27 items, which is quite a few. So you definitely get your money's worth with this bag, guys. And if you like to make jewelry for Christmas as gifts, this is the ideal bag. So let me get organized and we'll go through each item. Here are the first 5 strands. I believe there's a total of 10 strands in this bag. And as always, guys, they're super long strands. I think 5 out of the 10 measure 20 inches. So you get an enormous amount of beads. Let's take a look at this one right here. These are very interesting looking. They're called bamboo beads and they're varnished baked glass. The color of these is sandy brown and these measure 12 by 6.5 millimeters. There's a total of 33 beads in this 15-inch strand. Very interesting. I love these. I don't think I've ever seen these before. And here we have a strand of agate. It's nice that we get gemstones as well. I think it's actually the only gemstone strand in this bag, but these are absolutely beautiful. Look at these. They're lovely. I love the color of these agate beads. They do have a lot of orange, as you can see. Definitely very autumn-like. They're slightly faceted as well, and they're 6 millimeters in size, and there are 62 beads in this 14-inch strand. These are so pretty. And look at the sparkle of these beads. Oh my goodness. The sparkle is really amazing. Look at this. These are called pentagon faceted beads and the color is champagne. I am mesmerized by this sparkle. It's unbelievable. They measure 6.5 millimeters and there are 100 beads in this 19-inch strand. Aren't these beautiful? Wow. I love these. Let's take a look at these orange ones. This strand is very long. It's one of the 20-inch strands. These are faceted rounds and they measure 6 millimeters in size. There are 97 beads in this 20-inch strand. It's a very bright orange, I will say. And I love that we have another strand here of the same size bead. These are also 6 millimeters in size, but actually these are rondelles. They're not round. And I'm seeing one little odd bead here. Look at this. Look at this little fellow sitting by himself. I'm going to have to make good use of him. Isn't that funny? But anyway, this is another 20-inch strand, and there are 97 beads in this strand. So far, I'm really liking what I'm seeing. Let me get some more strands. And here are the other 5 strands. Look how long this one is up here. Oh my gosh. The description says it's 20 inches long, but it looks longer than that. Let's take a look at it. These are faceted cube beads, and the color is golden, and these measure 5.5 millimeters, and there are 94 beads in this strand. Look how beautiful these are. I love this color. Another very beautiful autumn color. Now, when I first saw this one, I thought it was a strand of gemstones, but it's actually not. These are listed as imitation opalite beads, and these measure 6 millimeters in size. It's a 15-inch strand, and there are 69 beads. I love the combination of the greens and the reds in these beads. Aren't these beautiful? These are really gorgeous, guys. I love these. I think this is my favorite strand so far, besides that sparkly one. Very, very nice. Let's look at these cuboid beads. These are elongated cuboid beads, as you can see. And they almost have the same sparkle as those pentagon faceted beads, but not quite. The color is golden luster, and they measure 7 by 3.5 millimeters. And this strand is also 20 inches long, and there are 80 beads in this strand. They're very, very sparkly. I love these. Let's take a look at these now. These are elongated bicones. The color is champagne, and this is definitely a 20-inch strand, and there are 72 beads. These are so beautiful. I love elongated bicones. They look stunning on the strand of a necklace. So now let me get the loose beads. Well, I don't know how I skipped this strand, but I did, so I thought I would insert it here. This is a 14-inch strand of faceted round crystals, as you can see, and the color is autumn brown, and these are 4 millimeters in size, and we get about 96 beads in this strand. Very beautiful autumn color, as you can see, and very sparkly too. Here are the next 5 items. We have some more beautiful sparkly beads, but we also have these other ones that are quite different. It's nice to have options because everybody has different tastes, but I also like to combine sparkly beads with other kinds of beads, either opaque or matte or some other kind of finish. Let's take a look at these. I'm going to put them on my rod. These are very interesting indeed. They're called electroplated drum beads, and the color is brown. They do look like little drums, don't they? And the holes are pretty large, so you could definitely put them on leather if you wanted to. They measure 11.5 by 11.5 millimeters. These are so cool. They look kind of tribal a little bit, which I really love. Let's take a look at these now. I have 4 of them here, but there's actually a total of 10. These are imitation jade cuboid beads, and they're half orange and half off-white, I would say. And they measure 20 by 4 millimeters. These are definitely very interesting. I'm gonna have to think about what to do with these, but right off the bat, I'm thinking maybe a bracelet. I'm not sure. Very nice. And look at these gorgeous crystals. They're listed as grade AAA coin crystal beads. Let me put them on my rod. And here are 6 of them, but we get a total of 15. As you can see, there are 3 colors. It looks like this one might be champagne or maybe a pale yellow. This one's orange and this one's green. So there's 5 of each color. Aren't these sparkly? They're so sparkly. They measure 12 by 6.5 millimeters. Absolutely beautiful. Let's take a look at these. These are almost the same orange color as in those coin beads. And these are actually rated the same, grade AAA. They're called rhombus beads because of the shape, and they're faceted, as you can see. And they measure 12 by 10 millimeters. Aren't they adorable? They're really pretty. I love the faceting. And there's a total of 5. Let's take a look at these now. These are also rated as grade AAA. They're faceted crystal rounds, and they measure 10 millimeters in size, and the color is gold. They're so beautiful. I guess this color is gold too then, because they look the same. I love that. I love that this bag gives you coordinating beads, so you could use them on the same piece. Let me get some more items. And here we have some more crystal beads and some leaf pendants. And once again, we have the same green and orange colors. So it's going to make it real easy for me to come up with something that has coordinating beads. And I really appreciate that we have the option of sizes as well. These measure 4 millimeters in size, but we also get bigger ones, the 6 and the 8 millimeter size beads. And of course, the other ones, the coin beads, are much larger as well. You get a lot of variety with this bag. Let's take a look at these little ones. And here I have 10 of them, 5 green ones and 5 orange ones. But there's actually a total of 50 pieces in each bag. And these are also listed as grade AAA, which explains why they're so sparkly. Look how sparkly they are. They're really pretty. And like I said, they measure 4 millimeters in size. Absolutely stunning. Since we don't have Swarovski beads anymore, it's nice to see that they categorize crystals by grades. And I don't know very much about it. I just know that AAA is considered pretty good in terms of the sparkle. Let's take a look at these leaf pendants. Look how beautiful these are. They have a golden luster, as you can see. And I love the veining too. And each one is drilled at the top, as you can see. And there's the back. These measure 23.5 by 17 millimeters. And they're 3.5 millimeters thick. And there's a total of 10. Very pretty. Let's take a look at these now. These have a very interesting shape. The color is yellow-green. And these measure 33 by 12 millimeters. And they're 7 millimeters thick. Each one has a hole at the top as well. And there's the back. And there's a total of 10 of these. Let me get some more items. And here we have a variety of pendants. We have larger ones, but we also have these little ones here. These are pretty small, actually. You could use them as charms. Let's take a look at this one. It looks like it has 2 bails. It has a pinch bail, and then it has that bail as well. So if you wanted to, you could remove this one. The ring actually has a little cut, so you could open it up like a jump ring. But it's very pretty, isn't it? I may just use it like this. And I love this crystal. It's a faceted rectangular shaped crystal, but the edges are kind of curved. They're not sharp, like a rectangle. And the color is champagne. How beautiful is that? It's so beautiful. It measures 26.5 by 19.5 millimeters. And let's take a look at this large one. It's a heart shape, as you can see. It's in an antique silver tone, and it has little flowers with rhinestones in them. The rhinestones are reddish colored. Isn't that gorgeous? This one would actually make a great Valentine's piece. And I'm not saying that because it's a heart shape. I'm also saying it because of the red. It's very pretty. And it measures 35 by 40 millimeters, and it's 14 millimeters thick. Let's take a look at this one now. Actually, let me put it on this tray so you can see the color. The glass has yellow and orange, as you can see, and the metal is a platinum tone, and it has little rhinestones. I don't know if you can see that. They're very tiny. It measures 21 by 10 by 8 millimeters. And there's the back. And there's the side view. Isn't it pretty? I really like it. Let's take a look at these now. These have little rhinestones, and they measure 21 by 16.5 by 2 millimeters. Let's take a look at the back. There's the back. Very cute. Let me get the rest of the items. And here are the last 4 items. We have some charms, toggle clasps, chain, and these chandelier components. And one thing that GGC treasure bag always includes is a lot of clasps, guys. You're going to get a whole bunch. Look at that. There's a total of 10 sets. And look at these cute little leaf charms. These are super cute. Look at that. Aren't they cute? They're called filigree leaf pendant or charms. You could use them as both. And these measure 18 by 10 millimeters, and there's a total of 20. Let me see the back. They're the same on both sides. Very, very nice. I love these toggle clasps. And by the way, the metals in these bags are lead and cadmium free, so that's nice to know. I'm not sure how much these measure, but the ring looks about maybe 12 millimeters wide. Let's look at the chain. This is cable chain. And these links measure 5 by 3 millimeters. That's a very nice size. It's one of my favorite sizes. And there's a whole meter here, so that's a lot of chain. And it's platinum tone just like the other metals. And let's take a look at these chandelier links. There's a total of 4, as you can see. These measure 28 by 18 millimeters, and each one has 8 little loops on the bottom and 2 on the top. And they're actually small enough that you could make earrings with them. I'm not sure if that's what I'm going to do, but that's an option. So now I'd like to go ahead and arrange everything on my board and show you the whole collection. And here's the entire collection, and this happens to me every single time. I barely have room to fit everything within the frame of my camera. There are so many beads here, guys. It's unbelievable. So if you're looking to build up your stash, or if you're thinking about making lots of Christmas presents, this is the ideal bag. And as you can see, it includes very high-grade crystals which I really appreciate. I love the strand of agate as well. And this one here is absolutely beautiful. But I think my favorite has to be this Pentagon faceted crystal. Look at this. I just can't get over the sparkle. It's so beautiful. But anyway, guys, if you have time, I would love to hear your opinion about this bag. If you could leave some comments down below, I'd really appreciate that. So I'm going to play around with these beads a little bit and see what I can come up with. We're not going to do a tutorial today. This is just an unbagging. So I want you to come back and check my channel for future projects using the beads from this bag. Thank you so much for watching. I'm looking forward to seeing you again. Have a great day, and I'll see you next time. Bye.